Every thought deserves its moment. This is Overthinking Out Loud. Grab a drink, lean in, and let's overthink it together. Out loud.
Hey everyone, welcome back to Overthinking Out Loud. I'm Jaimi.
I'm Jess.
And it's been a minute.
It's been
It's been actually like, truthfully, a couple weeks since we've seen each other.
I know. It's been wild, wild. It's been wild.
Yeah,
but we're back.
We're back. And
we're taking a little summer. We took a little summer break.
Yeah.
Summer hours.
Just a little slower this summer.
Yeah,
we'll pick back
hours.
up though. Don't worry.
Yep.
Okay, so today we're talking about something really fun, something that we briefly touched on in one of our other episodes. Today we're talking a little bit about like paranormal experiences, ghosts, demons, spirits, if you will, whatever you call them. I think we both have had some interesting experiences with these things, and we're just gonna talk about like what that's been like, because
as you can tell, we both believe in it. So
yeah, first and foremost, we both believe that these things, like, I don't even know what to call it. That's the thing, like I don't even have a word for it, like spirits.
Yeah, I would say
like
spirits.
Yeah. These other life forms. No, that sounds more like an alien. But yeah, so I mean, we both firmly believe that spirits exist, and that some, like, I personally believe that some people just don't have the ability to like connect with them or see them.
Yeah.
And that everybody connects with them in a different way.
I think so.
Yeah.
Or like sometimes even people interact with them and you may not, like, it could feel so real that you're like, oh, that was a person, and you're like,
Yeah.
I've had a couple of those too. It's crazy.
See, I feel like you've had, like, your experiences have been so different from mine.
I also agree. Yeah, yours have been wild.
Okay, well, so first and foremost, like, you have had like encounters. You like frequently have encounters with, we'll just call them spirits, right?
Yeah, I even since little, like, I think,
so like from as early as you can remember.
Yeah.
And like, what was that like? Like, what's your earliest experience with that?
Yeah, it's like, it's funny. I just see like figments, like movement, and I see like a being of some sort, or it's a feeling, one or the other.
Okay.
And sometimes like something weird happens, and I'm like, that shouldn't have happened. Like, that's weird, right?
Yeah.
And then I'm like, okay, there's just somebody here. But I also think in my upbringing and when I grew up, like, being from a Latin household and also coming from, like, just family members who also have this ability, if you will, like, it was very talked about in my family. Like, my mom talked about it often, still kind of talks about, oh, I had a weird experience, or I had this, that, and the other. So it felt very open and honest to talk about those types of things, and it was never like weird to talk about.
So like from an early age, your family would be like, oh yeah, like I saw like grandma, or whatever, you know?
Exactly. Like they would talk about like past people that way, or they would talk about, oh, that's weird. Like, for example, my mom talked about the story where Jordan, I wasn't born yet, so this is a story that she tells. And they were not in a home. They were at their house. I don't remember what city, but anyways, Jordan was like just born, maybe one.
Okay.
Infant.
Okay.
And he would like grab at things and like laugh at things and like stare at something up. And so she was like, okay, like we have, like a ghost in the house. And then it would get confirmed when later in the story she says that like somebody came to the house and they're like, hey, like my mom died here, and they didn't know. They didn't buy it. It was rented. Like, my mom died here, like her stuff's still in like this locked away room or something. Like, I need to go get the stuff. And like he literally like had a key, unlocked the thing, came out with all this crap. And then like the next day the cops come and they're like, did someone stop by here and grab things? And they're like, yeah. And they're like, it's like a whole story of
so like the person was like a fugitive? Like what?
I don't know exactly what the whole story is, and I apologize that I'm like piecemealing this story together. I should call my mom up. Tell a story real quick. Put it to the microphone. But something along the lines of like the spirit was confirmed given like real world things that were happening.
Yeah.
So like to me, a lot of like the things that I feel, the things that I see are confirmed by something.
Yeah.
Typically.
Okay.
Enough for me to believe that these things are happening to me and that I can see things because it's happened before, if that makes sense.
So then what is like your earliest memory of like an actual, like one of your encounters with it?
So I think like the earliest thing I can remember was I was sitting at my parents' house and I was just like watching TV and I just see a woman walking from like the laundry room, which is behind me, to the front of me and out the back door. And again, it was a figure of a woman. It was like she was in all blue, like a blue headdress. It literally looked like the Virgin Mary, I swear to fucking God. And I was like, she was like in a blue long thing and she just floated away. And I was like, that's fucking weird. And that was the first time I ever saw it. But again, it was just like a figment of, and did
you like freak out? Did you like cry? Like, did you?
No, I was just like, well, I'm glad she just like came and went. But like, it's interesting to me because I'm wondering like, why do you show yourselves in those moments? Like, why? Like, I feel like these beings have like an opportunity to choose whether to like show or not show.
Yeah.
Sometimes. And maybe that's from me watching all 15 seasons of Supernatural. If you guys are into like ghosts and shit like that, y'all gotta watch Supernatural. Anyways, it's on Netflix. I'm
definitely not and definitely won't watch it.
I'm just saying it's the best show ever. But yeah, no, I guess I wasn't scared. I'm never really scared. And I think, like, let's say that I would have, and actually something that my mom would say too, like if I had nightmares, if I like was feeling something, you know, in my room or like feeling something dark and negative, like it was funny. She was like, you just flip your pillow over and wish them to go away and they'll go away.
Interesting.
Like if you have just the action of just like flipping it and making like basically like you're in control of the situation. You just be like, flip your pillow over, tell it to get the fuck out, and then you'll be good. And it happened every time. So it's now I'm just like, I don't get nervous by it. I'm just like letting it do its thing. And then I'm like, if it's really fucking with me, we're gonna have a conversation.
That's so interesting that your mom said that. Because okay, so like on my end, I didn't ever like, I honestly can't ever remember any experiences as a kid like with any kind of spirits. My parents never like I don't know, my family was very much like, no, like that's not a thing, we don't believe in that doesn't happen, like. And it's not like we even really openly talked about it. I think also like my sister Jordan and I, like we just get scared super easily. Like we're big babies. Like everything freaks us out. Everything would give us nightmares as kids. We'd like wake each other up in the middle of the night to comfort each other and stuff because we shared a room for a long time. Yeah. And yeah, we were just always freaked out. Like I literally could not watch scary movies. Like my mom would not let me watch scary movies with my friends because I would like freak out. Yeah. And like I would sleep like on their bedroom floor for a week. So I was just always, like, that's not, I'm not she's like, doing this. She's like, that's definitely not happening. So yeah, I just think that I was so freaked out by what I didn't understand that I was like, no, 100% not happening. That being said, I've talked about it before. I feel like I have a really good like gut instinct, intuition, and I would get feelings every once in a while. Like I'd walk into a place and, you know, like it's when the air feels like it's like stale and something just like you're like almost you get goosebumps and you're like, something's not right here and I don't like it and I need to get like remove myself from the situation. So I've had those kind of experiences before, like growing up I had those, but it wasn't very frequent. And like I think also, one thing that you pointed out was that your family openly talked about it as if it was a normal thing. Yeah. And I feel like that really shapes you as you grow up, like whether or not you see that.
You're not like, you know, it's, exactly. It's not like, it's a talked about thing versus something that's not.
Yeah. It's almost like it unlocks something in your brain for you to be able to have those experiences because and this is all like speculation, but it's like it doesn't feel weird. You're like, yeah, like that exists. Like my family talks about it all the time. Like, so like you have some like connection to it.
Right. Yeah, you're more open to it because you know it exists, or like you're not trying to like actively like not feel those feelings or like try to make sense of it.
Yeah. And so I was always like, let's not think about this. Let's do the exact opposite. You know, let's like, if I get a weird feeling, I'm going the other way. I'm not getting involved in this. I'm not going down that hallway. I'm not doing that thing.
Yeah.
And so it wasn't until I started dating my now husband, John Luke, that like he would start talking about experiences. And it actually took him a minute to tell me that was like that he had like connections with the spirits in the spirit world, because I think he was afraid that I was gonna be like, okay, so you're crazy. And I will admit, at first I was like, this is weird. Like, I'm not like a big fan of this. I don't think that it doesn't exist, but I also don't want to be connected to it in any way.
Yeah.
And so he like kind of had a hard time like telling me about it, because I'd get so scared so quickly. And I'd be like, oh my God, they're going to come for us. You know?
Like, are they still connected to you?
Yeah, I'm like, is it following you? Can you see it? And so, whereas you see you can see like an actual, like what a person might look like.
Yeah.
He sees like a form, and like sometimes it's in like different colors and stuff.
Oh, okay, yeah.
And it's just like in the shape of like a human, but he can't like make anything out. And so he also was like, it started with him when he was young. I think his family also has like different people in his family have those connections like spiritually. And so I think because they like talked about it maybe as he was growing up, it was just like a normal thing for him. Like he didn't think it was like weird.
Right.
And so he started having experiences really young. Like I think his earliest experience was when he was like 6 or 7, like an old lady was in his room, and I'm like, nah.
Yeah. Like really actively no.
No. Definitely don't want some old lady spirit in my room. Sorry. So like, yeah, I was I was closed off about it for a while. Like I was like, yeah, that's cool, but like that's your thing. That's not my thing. Like I don't want to be involved with that.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until like in the last couple of years I started to have like more experiences, as much as I was like, hey, like don't want this. Yeah, like didn't ask for this, still very closed off from the idea of this. Like weird things started happening, and I don't know if it was like by association with John Luke or what, but yeah, it was like he would like one of my very first experiences that wasn't just a gut feeling was like we were living at a different house, and I had this like horrible nightmare in the middle of the night where like something was like this force was trying to suck me into this dark room, and I woke up like
my God.
Like literally like sat up in bed and was like, my heart was pounding. And then when I like looked out into our hallway outside of our room, because like I don't know, this is apparently like a polarizing thing, but a lot of people sleep with their door closed.
Oh yeah.
No, I have to sleep with the door open. Oh, I don't know why, but it's like
firefighters cover your ears.
Wait, what?
Well, it's for fire. That's why people sleep with their doors closed.
But then you don't even know what's happening.
Well, it'll cover your, like, it'll give you more time.
Oh, like carbon monoxide poisoning and stuff?
Yeah, something like that.
I'd be dead. But
like, sorry, I'm gonna die. It's fine.
Yeah. No, I have a thing about, like, unless I have to, like, if we have guests over or something, like, I'll close the door. But I have a thing about, I think it's creepier if the door is closed. I don't like it.
Interesting.
Yeah. I have a thing about, like, if someone were to break in or something, I feel like I wouldn't know. Like, I need to have some sort of, like, ability to like
exit.
Hear and hear things and stuff.
Okay.
I don't know. Anyway, it's like apparently very polarizing, and a lot of people sleep with the door closed and think I'm a psycho for sleeping with the door open.
Do you?
Yeah, you can do anyway. Anyway, so I looked out into the hallway after this like crazy nightmare, and it was just like it was like pitch black, but like darker than normal. It was like very, very dark in the hallway, and like I recognized it, and it felt weird, and like I was like, whatever. Like I just forced myself to go back to sleep. And then in the morning, as soon as I woke up, like I was like, John Luke, there was this like I had this crazy dream. And then when I looked out into the hallway, it was super dark. And he's like, oh, that's weird. And he like goes like the minute he steps out of our room, he's like, there's something here.
Oh my God. I got the chillies.
He shows me his arms and all of the hair is standing up on his arms. He's like, there's like a presence. I was like, no, there isn't. No, there isn't. You're not going to tell me that right now. And like, he does the thing that like your mom said, where it's like, essentially he just tells the thing like, you know, you're loved, but like you need to leave. Like you're not welcome in this space. Like you need to move on, like whatever. It's like a kind of almost like a one-sided conversation. You could chant like a one-sided conversation he's having with this thing and telling it that it needs to leave. And then they leave. Like he's never had an issue with like getting rid of it. And then, you know, he has his like sage and stuff. So yeah, but like it was weird because I witnessed this thing happening, and like the hallway was like the temperature was different too than the rest of the house.
Yep.
And so like he did this whole thing, he saged the whole house. Like our roommate, we had a roommate at the time, Zach, one of my best friends, and like he just thought it was the funniest thing in the world. He named it Michael, and he'd be like, Michael's gonna come back for you, Jaimi. And I literally couldn't sleep for like a week.
No, I'm sorry, I'm laughing. Oh my God.
It's funny because I'm like, I'm such a baby. Yeah. But he was like, oh, that's hilarious. Like he didn't care. Yeah. And I was like, I don't understand how you're like not weirded out by this. It feels like a violation. Like I feel violated that this thing is like in my space, that it's like around me, that it was like, I don't know, there for however long while I was sleeping. Like, I don't know. There's just a thing I have about it.
Yeah.
And so like that was the first time that I experienced it. But again, it was like a dark figure. And so I honestly think I'd be freaked out even more if I could like fully see like a person, like what they're wearing and what they look like. I'd be like really freaked out.
Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. But I mean, that seems like a very negative energy that you feel. Like, it's negative. It's not like oh, cool, you're cool. Like I typically experience like, oh, you're cool. Like, oh, they're having like a little fun here, or like saying hello. Like I get a lot of pop-ins, and they just like, and go. But that feels like I would be scared. Like I get scared sometimes when I'm like, ooh, this feels like this feels bad.
Okay, so I have never had like a positive energy experience. I've had, more recently, I feel like I've been able to handle it more appropriately and like not freak myself out about it.
Sure.
But that's usually like how I experience it, is like, and mind you, since that happened, like it actually started happening more frequently in the last year or so.
Yeah.
Don't know why, because again, didn't ask for it, but something has changed. Something has unlocked here. And like now I'm having more experiences like that. But the thing that sucks about it is that it's this very like negative energy that I attract. Right. And it's probably something to do with like my stress levels or whatever. Like I'm just a stressed out person most of the time. I don't know what it is. But it, like, I have had multiple experiences in which there's been this like presence, and I, in this house actually have had like several experiences, like specifically like at various places, but like there's this one place in my bedroom that like multiple times, like when I'm sitting in the exact part of my bed, I get this like aggressive chill throughout my whole body. And then when like I go to bed, there's like this dark form somewhere in the room. Like it comes in different places. I've seen it also like in our hallway multiple times. And like I have like a whole system for it now because John Luke but it's always like a different, it's never the same one.
Okay.
And like it's, to me, I can like tell that it's something different each time, because it's also like sometimes it's like small on the ground, sometimes it's big and looming, like it just depends. And it's just this really, really dark, like I don't even know how to explain it. It's like you're like your room is dark, but then one part of the room is even darker than the rest of the room, and it's like sucking all the light in almost. It's like weird.
I see that. Yeah. I know, I can envision it.
And like because it started happening more frequently, John Luke had to basically like be like, okay, you gotta like, you know, you have to take control of this, and you have to be the one who's like doing the mantra, like, go away, you're not welcome in this space, like sage the house. And so I started doing that, and it works. Like, it's not like it doesn't work, but I'm also like, why are you following me in the first place?
You're like, why me?
Yeah, why me? Like, I clearly don't want any part in this. Like, I'm not trying to communicate with you. Like, you're not welcome.
I don't have a Ouija board in my closet. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And so like,
have you like gotten anything vintage? Like, have you okay, nothing old?
I have the only like vintage thing I have gotten, which I guess I did get like while we were in this house, is that clock that I haven't even hung up yet.
Girl,
remember that clock from that vintage store in where were we
in a Pine Top.
In Pine Top, yeah, that's where it was.
Okay, just quickly segue. I think that place has haunted shit, by the way, because I bought an antique game.
Yeah, okay, so you got to tell everybody this thing. Okay. Because, again, your experiences are so different from my experiences.
Yeah, like, I can also feel, like, the age of something, or, like, I can feel, like, oh, it's, like, a young spirit or an older spirit, or, like, those types of things. Like, I can
So you don't always, like, see it?
No.
Okay.
No, not always. Like, we had a dog the other day, like, just like a black dog sometimes. He just like walks around every once in a while. We haven't seen him in a while. But this one in specific but that's so funny because I think that place specifically has haunted items, which makes sense. Like, where is the clock?
It's in that drawer over there. Should I go grab it?
Yeah, go show everybody.
Okay, I want to show everyone the clock because it's a cool clock.
It is a sick clock.
I got it it was like $30, but it's like a vintage, like $500 clock.
It's really awesome.
Okay, please hold everyone.
Hold
making
everybody.
my way over to the drawer.
She's not far, I promise. But so this specific place is an antique shop. It's literally like such a small little cabin lodge thing, and it's filled to the brim with stuff, random ass stuff.
This is said clock. It's a mid-century style Spartus like wall clock.
And it's like, we looked it up before we bought it, and it's actually really rare. So
yeah, they're like they're expensive, and it works.
Yeah, it does work.
It needs a new battery, but this is the clock. I don't know that like everything else that we have that's older is like it's like a family thing.
Okay.
Like
so
it
it's
was
not like
passed down.
Yeah.
Now I'm like, oh no, everything in my house. Like, I gotta burn it all. Grandma's lamps gotta go.
Well, that's the thing. It's like, part of it is, you know, I mean, Chris and I go antiquing a lot. And so, like, it kind of just, you know, sometimes, I'm honestly surprised it hasn't happened since us getting the game. So it's like this old from like 1980s. Maybe. No, that's not the right timeline.
The one that's on your wall in the office, right? That thing is old.
I think it's 1950s. Sorry, it's 1950s.
Yeah. It's gotta be
50s, 60s, somewhere in there, not the 80s. Sorry, that was
because it's one of those old, like, it's almost like it's like a wall pinball machine thing.
Exactly,
it's like
old, they would
old.
lean it against something, and it has the ball, and you do the ping, and then it would just you go tink 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 with it, like a sorry, can't even remember my mic, but doesn't have like a plastic thing on. It's not plastic. It's all like paper wood scenario. Like, I need to look up what exactly the name is. But
and first of all, like, what drew you to it? Like, why did you want it?
Again, that's the thing, though. I just really thought it was sick. Like, it was literally caught my eye as soon as I saw it on the wall.
Yeah,
and I was just like, I like that. So let me walk around the thing, and I was like, man. It's calling to me. I don't know what this one is, but it's calling me. Should have known. I should have known.
Yeah.
Because we freaking bought it, whatever, like, and it's hanging up in our office bar area, which is where all of our antiques are. We hang all of our antiques on the wall. So it was fine until it wasn't, right? So whatever, we hung it up. We didn't think much of it. Random ass weird things started happening. Like our Alexa kept going crazy, would be like doing weird stuff. Like the other day, actually, not to jump forward, but the other day we didn't say anything to Alexa. The TV wasn't on. She didn't hear anything. We didn't have any music on. And all of a sudden she just starts playing music from the time period of the game. Randomly. And I was like, this guy, whoever this person is.
Wait, did you know the song?
No, it was a Portuguese song remade. It was a remade Portuguese song that was popular in that time zone, in that time frame. Because I looked it up. I was like, what the hell is she playing? Like, what even is this? And it was from that time period.
Weird.
But like random little things would start happening. And it would only happen when Chris and I both left at the same time. And then would come back. It felt very juvenile and like fun because first we had a leak in our fridge, the fridge line. Like the water line had a leak. And we're like, okay, no problem. Fixed it. Our sink then had a water leak. We're like, okay. And again, this is within days. Then our fridge breaks all at the same time.
And this is like always when you both leave the house.
Yeah, so weird things only happen when we both leave the house.
Okay.
That's it. And like just random ass shit would just like, things are breaking all over the place. And then one weird thing, I got back from a trip. Chris also just got back from a trip. And I could not find these specific pants that I bought to save my life. Like I was like, where the fuck did I put them? I even called the hotel. Like I'm going through all of my things, all of my stuff. And I'm like, oh. And I really like them. I like my pants. Not everything fits so I get really crazy about my pants. And then I was like, okay, maybe it's in the laundry. And I go in, I get the laundry, and I was feeling the only black pair of pants that were in the laundry. And I was like, oh, they're they're scrunchy at the top. I'm like, no, that must be Chris's joggers. No problem. Chris doesn't have joggers apparently anymore. Like they were not even the right pant. I literally looked it up and I saw both legs had jogger like things. And I was like, this fucking ghost is fucking with me.
Wait. So the pants were neither of your pants that were in the dryer?
Correct. And then
you still couldn't find your actual pants?
Well, then Chris took out the laundry after Chris did the rest of the laundry and he was like, oh, your pants are like, they were my pants. But when I literally took them out of the dryer to check if they were the right pants, they were Chris's joggers. In my hands, I swear, in my hands, they were Chris's joggers. Weird. So again, I was just like, oh, this guy's just having a really grand old time. Playing with my Alexa, breaking all the things. Oh, and my tire in the car. So I drove in, parked my car into the garage, flat tire. Literally, I just pulled it in. It was like, psst. I was like, super randomly.
Yeah.
And it's like, there was
nothing in it. You didn't run over anything.
No, I didn't run over anything. Like,
it was literally like, nail. This is the last time you leave me here by myself.
Well, that's what I'm saying. But again, it was just like all in succession. Like it was all happening at the same time.
Yeah.
And I was like,
and you still have this game on your wall?
Yeah. I like him. I think he's fun. Yesterday, actually, is so fucking funny that we're talking about this. Chris is gone, right? And he likes to have fun with me a little bit. I think we have like a little banter, us and the ghost.
They have a ghost child.
Yeah. He just like does random shit. He literally, again, I didn't do anything with the Alexa. I'm getting everything to go to bed. Alexa starts playing Truth Hurts by Lizzo. Mm-hmm. And I was like, oh, are we dancing? Are we having a good time? So me and the ghost had a twerk off last night. I don't know. Like, I'm just like, whatever, bro.
I can't. No. So you were twerking by yourself.
Yeah, but why would she start randomly playing when nothing's happening? Truth Hurts by Lizzo. I don't understand.
That is,
it could have been another ghost.
I would have thrown away that game so fast. I'd be like, oh, I would have burned it or something. Saged the whole house. Be like, nope. Take your bullshit out of here.
Oh my god. I know, right? Well, I mean, we even saged the house and he's still hanging out. I don't know.
It's that game.
Has to be the game. But I mean, it's only a matter of time when I buy antiques. Come on.
See, but antiques also kind of creep me out. I think you already knew this about me, but I'm not like an antiquer. I think antiques are like, I obviously like I have stuff that has been passed down, and like John Luke does as well. And like family stuff, like I definitely have, but I have a weird, I don't know why. I think because it just reminds me of like creepy things. Like I'm literally like, what if it's haunted? Because there's always been movies about, oh, like I bought this thing and it's haunting me. And so antique stores kind of like scare me a little bit. I'm like, I don't know what kind of energy I'm bringing into my home with this thing.
Yeah.
And now I'm like, could be the clock.
Could be the clock.
I don't know. I can't even remember when I got it. Clearly, I never put it on my wall.
Because when you bought that, I got like the little like tulip, like
the vase thing. Yeah. When was that? That was like last summer, maybe. I guess it does add up.
Yeah. Was that summer?
But then my question is like, for you at least, when you've gotten these objects that have some sort of energy tied to them, is it just like forever tied to it, or like can you like get it to go away and like leave the object?
I mean, I think you probably can like be like, bro, like you just gotta go. You gotta move on. There's no point in being here watching me work. No, this isn't fun. You just like I think it's again more of like all right, it's time to go.
Yeah,
it's time to go.
Yeah, and so this one specifically, you're like, you can hang around. Yeah, take the guest room.
Yeah, I was like, whatever, he's fine. But Chris is more pissed because he has to fix everything that he breaks.
Yeah,
like.
But like, how does Chris feel about this?
He hates him.
Does he have experiences with this? Like,
I mean,
so clearly he believes that there's something, there's a presence in your home.
It's the game. He 100% thinks it's the game.
Yeah.
And like, because he has been there the entire time, like when Alexa goes off, when like random shit breaks, like just crazy stuff. So he's like, damn, it's that fucking game. It's that fucking kid. He keeps calling it's the kid. Whatever, we just call him the kid.
But he okay, so he believes it, but he doesn't ever have like experiences in which he like sees something or like a person or whatever.
No.
Okay.
That's me. Like, actually, it's funny. I remember when, I think I was telling you this, where I was in Detroit and I was in the van and I saw the old lady in the back seat. Hysterical. I was like,
yeah, okay, I literally would have driven that car off a bridge. Okay, so Jess here you rented a van, right?
Yeah, well, it was given to me by the rental company. I did not order said van, but I ordered a van. All right,
I picked you.
The van picked me. Okay.
And so you were just driving down the street and you looked into your mirror, right?
Yeah, like I just got into my car. I got it from valet or whatever, and I'm like getting all my shit done. And then I was about to like back out from the valet or whatever. And I look in my rearview mirror, and it was just an old lady. White hair, big glasses, pink sweater. And she was just, like, smiling at me back through. And I was like, hey. And then, poof, she's gone. Just like that. I was like, oh, come on along.
And she never came back or anything?
No.
See, that would weird me out.
Yeah.
I'd be like, no. I mean, I guess it's just as creepy that I see like really dark figures.
Yeah, I think I'd be more scared of what you're experiencing than what I'm experiencing.
Because like for you, it's like more humanized.
Yeah,
versus mine is like, oh, like this is a very negative. This is a void.
Yeah, like it almost feels like it's trying to hurt you, but like nothing really when I experience are like trying to hurt me. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, I did have an experience. Like I told you, I like. Got the chills. Like I've gotten chills in other experiences too. And there was like one time when I got like the chills so bad that like then my spine hurt for hours. It was so weird. There was like this pain in my spine for a really long time. And I was like, I feel like that was the only time I ever actually like felt like pain inflicted on me. But it wasn't like, it was like my body was like spazzing out or something. It was very weird.
I mean, that's just like your body's full of energy. We're literally atoms.
Yeah.
Like, our body's full of atoms. Like scientifically.
We're made of atoms, yeah.
We are made of atoms, which is energy. Everything around us is fueled with energy. So it only makes sense that you were feeling it, and they were just affecting you in a way that, and it could have been either just like a stronger spirit, or you were just more susceptible to whatever they were trying to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm weak. I'm vulnerable.
They prey on me.
I honestly think though that like a juvenile, like a childlike figure would creep me out even more.
Okay.
I'm not about that. And I've never like heard anything. I've never had anything like actually try to communicate with me at all.
Yeah.
But like John Luke has had weird experiences like that. Actually, that's not true. I did have one experience in Rhode Island recently, and my friend who was there with me at the, like we were all there for my friend's birthday.
Yeah.
You know, all hanging out. We stayed at this house in Rhode Island, and like the house itself seemed totally fine, but it had like the laundry was in the basement, and the basement weirded me out. I was like, I'm not going down there.
Yeah.
100%. You will not see me doing laundry down there.
Yeah, you're like, I will go home dirty.
I was like, that heebie-jeebies. So I was like, that weirded me out, but like the rest of the house was kind of like fine the first night. And then like after the first night, John Luke's like, man, guys, there was some weird energy here last night. And everybody's like, what are you talking about, sir? Excuse me? And he's just like, yeah, there was some energy. Don't worry, I mean, it'll go away and stuff. But like, yeah, there was like some energy in our room. And I was like, what the? Okay. So then the second night, I like part of it, I couldn't tell if I had freaked myself out about it. Like I was just like hyping myself up about potentially seeing or hearing something, or if something was actually going on.
Yeah.
Because I woke up at, it was like 3:45 in the morning. And also a lot of times when I have these experiences is between 3 and 4, which is the devil's hours, as people call it. And that's when it's like, I can't remember. It's like it's right before morning, but there's like some weird like spiritual thing about it.
Okay. Yeah.
And I'd have to look it up. But anyway, so
It's probably like just like when the energy is, you know.
yeah, I'm like, well, now I'm like,
the veil is thinner.
yeah. Okay. So that's what it is. Hold on.
Yeah.
I'm looking this up for everyone.
I mean, that makes sense. Like there's some time, like where the shift is.
The devil's hour generally refers to the time between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m. This period is also sometimes referred to as witching hour. It's a concept rooted in folklore and popular culture where it's believed to be a time when malevolent spirits and supernatural forces are at their strongest.
Got it.
So, that being said, I usually will wake up between 3 and 4 when these things happen.
Okay.
Yeah. A lot of times when I have really, really bad nightmares, I wake up right at 3:45.
Really?
Yeah.
Every time?
Most of the time, yeah. So that being said, I wake up at 3:45 in the morning at this house.
Oof.
And I just like immediately am like, something's in this room with me. There's a presence. And it felt like a childlike presence. It felt like very young. And I'm like elbowing John Luke. I'm like, there's something in here. And he's like, dude, just go back to sleep. Like, there's nothing here. Like, I made sure of it yesterday. Like, we're good. And I was like, no, like, there's something here.
Yeah.
And he just like goes back to sleep because either way, it like doesn't really bother him. Like he knows that like nothing will actually hurt him. But for me, like I start to spiral.
Yeah.
So I'm like freaking out. I literally like, I kept trying to like turn over, and every time I would turn onto my side, I physically felt along my back like something nestling up to me, like a child, like a small figure. And I kept being like, bro, like, no, like get out, like literally, like leave me alone, please. And like it just like kept happening. And then I'm like, okay, well then I'll lay on my back then. So I'm just sitting there, like I can't go back to sleep at this point because I'm freaked out. And I'm like in my head, like chanting, like, go away, please, like leave.
Yeah.
And then I start hearing this weird, it literally sounded like someone was whistling outside the window, but like the creepiest kind of like, do, 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 like weird kind of whistle. And I was like, no. Like, I hope I'm making this up. Like, I thought it was a bird at first, but then I was like, 3:45 in the morning, a bird? Like, yeah, right. And I just like, yeah, I was having a very hard time with it.
Yeah.
And then like I hear someone in the house come downstairs, get some water, go back upstairs. And like eventually after like an hour, I finally fell asleep. Like once the sun started to rise, I fell back asleep.
Right.
In the morning, my friend tells me, she's like, yeah, guys, I like did not sleep last night. Like I woke up at 3:45 and like, and I just, there was something in the house. I swear it. And I was like, you're joking.
See, you can't
You're joking. Yeah. She's like, yeah, I heard like at one point there was like weird whistling and like I couldn't go back to sleep and I kept feeling like there was like a kid in the room with me. I was like, no. This is just like too weird because I had the exact same experience as you.
Yeah.
And she was like, I wish you had like come out into the kitchen when I went downstairs. And I was like, I don't know who it was. Like, I'm not trying to like hang out at 3:45 in the morning. But like, I was like, dude, we should have, like, I should have texted you or something. Like, and we had the exact same experience. And it was like a technically 3 floors with the basement, but 2-story house. And she was upstairs, but she was like upstairs in the same area of the house. Like, I was on the bottom floor.
Right.
And yeah, it was just like,
that's
too much of a coincidence.
Mm-hmm. See, that's
because like she told her story before I'd even said anything. And I was like, no, I had the exact same experience. Like that's super creepy. And luckily we like left the house that day, but I was like, this house, there's something wrong with this house.
Yeah, like this needs a good cleaning, spiritual cleansing.
Like open the windows, air this puppy out. Like I'm not here for it.
Oh my God. Yeah, I know. That's just like proving that what you felt was true because you can't have that same experience coming from 2 different people on 2 different things. Like who can experience, like especially something that's a little bit more spiritual. 2 people can experience the same thing differently. So that was a strong one.
Yeah, it was weird for us to just like wake up at the same time and have, I was like, there's some dark energy in that home.
Yeah. Yeah. You're like, we're not good.
Yeah. And that stuff, like, I don't know. I feel like the older I get, the more experiences I have with it.
Yeah.
Which is unfortunate because like I said, I'm not trying to be, and I don't know like what has unlocked for me that
like, how do
like
I
can't go back.
Yeah,
like how do I let the spirit world know that like I'm not interested? I'm good.
No vacancy, please. Absolutely not. Leave me alone.
Even though like I said, I mean, even though I don't love the experiences, I've always known, even before I had like weird experiences with spirits or like ghosts, I always felt like it was possible. I just wanted nothing to do with it.
Yeah.
Because I actually, one of my friends, like her family friend is
a medium or like
is it a medium? I think it's a medium still, like where essentially like depending on who she's around, spirits will come and like talk to her and share things, and it's usually spirits that like know that person that she's with.
Got it.
And so this woman, like one of my other friends met her and was like, yeah, she was telling me all kinds of stuff about my grandma that like nobody would know.
Damn.
And was just like, yeah, she's here, she's talking to me. Like I was like, wow, that would be so interesting to sit down with her. I wonder what like energies would come around, like if I were to talk to her.
Yeah, you're like,
she'd be like, wow, there's some real dark shit following you around.
Yeah, I don't know who that is, but they're not nice.
That man, I don't know who he is. He seems to like you.
Yeah. You're like, what the fuck did I do?
Yeah, like, huh?
Like, why is happening? Why am I doing this?
It's just, I don't know. You mentioned like, obviously your brother, like when he was a toddler had experience, like he was like having that experience with potentially that, I don't know, mom. Does he like continue, like has that followed him? Like, so all of you have, like, does your dad have this kind of connection?
I don't think so. I don't think he does. I don't think he does at all. Honestly, I haven't talked to Jordan in a while. I'm not sure if he has. It'd be interesting to know if he has in like his older, like now that he's older.
Yeah.
But like, yeah, I mean, my grandma would literally go to every house, every new place, everywhere with her holy water and just.
Oh, really?
Oh, yeah. Everywhere. New things. Like, she would be like, you're feeling weird. And literally just, like, throw holy water at you. Straight up. Like, that's, like, what she would do. No joke.
Your energy is off.
Yeah, if she'd
We
be
should
like,
bring that back.
yeah, literally. Maybe I should go to like the church nearby and grab.
We should just have a little spray bottle. The energy, not good.
spray.
Just like spray someone in the face.
Literally, I can remember she has like it's like a little Jesus bottle that she would have, and she would just like.
Oh wow.
Yeah, so very much like grew up with it.
Yeah.
So funny. Yeah, but it's coming like for me. I think it's maybe. It just like spurts random stuff here and there. Like I don't think about it all the time, but when it does happen, like the Lizzo thing, I think it's hysterical. I was dying.
I just think it's so funny that you're like, oh yeah, I kind of like this little kid thing, this kid spirit in my home. He's terrorizing the house, but oh, he's kind of fun. He can live here for a while.
like I think last
No.
when we left to go camping, I was like, dude, no more crazy business, okay? Like no more crazy business. When we get back, we're not doing this. We're not doing that. Mm-hmm. And then I forget exactly what happened. Oh, that was when the music came on. That's when we got back when the music came on. I was like, bruh.
Gosh.
But he's being less crazy. He's not breaking things as much anymore. So that's good.
Yeah, that's good. I think he broke all the things he could possibly break.
I was like, our house is not that old. Like
yeah. But things don't like move, right? Like things don't. Like cabinets don't open in front of you and things like that.
No, I would say maybe just more like doors closed or something. Or like,
what?
Yeah, but like I mean,
no. Like so you'll just be what in the kitchen and like a door will close down the hallway.
Sometimes.
No.
Sometimes.
Well, I'll take my dark figures over that any day.
Sometimes. I'm just like. Bruh, can you not slam the door at least? Like, get out of here.
Yeah, close it quietly.
Yeah, I'm probably insane. My neighbors probably think I'm nuts talking to myself at night.
That's so funny. You guys should install like an indoor camera.
I
and
know,
like capture some of this.
It's probably gonna be like I wonder if do we do thermal? Like I don't know. I don't know what these Ghostbusters are like nowadays.
Yeah,
like is it cold? Like will it be a cold figure? Like what would it be?
I don't know. I mean, if things are like moving on their own, presumably you'd see that on camera.
Yeah. I'm just like, but then I'm like, was it a gust? I don't know. But why would it be a gust? I don't know.
Gust of wind in the hallway.
Yeah, I'm just like, because sometimes I'm just like, could it have been happenstance? Like, could it have been a gust from like, is the door? I don't know. I don't investigate. I'm just like, could have been.
Could have been.
And then I just like,
wow, you're so much more calm about it than I am. Like I am just very clearly not okay with my experiences. Yeah. I've been trying to get better. I really have because I'm like, well, clearly this is happening more, so I need to stop freaking out every single time. And so there's been times where I'm like, okay, I'm not gonna wake up John Luke. I'm gonna handle this on my own. Tell this thing to go away. And like it's helped. Like it does. Like sometimes it works.
Yeah.
And other times I'm like, well, 3 a.m. Gotta go get that sage. Turn on all the lights. I'll like close the bedroom door, turn all the lights on in the house, and start saging. And John Luke has come out and been like, "What are you doing?" I'm like, there was some energy, buddy. I had to get rid of it.
I know. I wonder if there's like something that you can put around the house. Like
maybe like I don't think it's this. That's the thing. Like I don't necessarily think it's this home. Like this home is very like beautiful and open. Like
yeah.
I think it's got to be me. Like I think it's got to be like I'm attracting something, and like the more I experience it, the more it happens.
Yeah.
So
there's a place in the Promenade, which if you're not from Arizona or listening to this, but it's like a place, a shopping center or whatever.
Yeah.
They have like a spirit store, and I went there and I got sage for the first time. They have a bunch of shit in there. Like maybe I don't know.
Maybe we need to go to the spirit store.
Yeah, like maybe just like you put some like.
I'm gonna start wearing a necklace filled with like one of those little tiny tiny little vials of like holy water around my neck at all times.
Maybe we sleep with it. Yeah. Put it next to your door. I don't know.
In the middle of the night, I open it.
It's like a little squirt bottle next to your nightstand. Just get the fuck out of here, bro.
Yeah, scram.
Yeah, scram. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
Oh my god.
I'm trying to sleep.
Wow. Yeah, I don't know. I would be curious like how many people actually do have these experiences, but don't say anything because they don't want to sound crazy.
Yeah,
or they don't want to sound
like
yeah. I mean, I feel like it's actually more common than you would think. I feel like again, it's like some people just haven't turned that like extra ability on, but I kind of have a feeling that it's like possible for everyone to experience it. It's just some people like haven't unlocked that part of their like mind that can like see certain things.
Yeah, exactly. Like there's even stories like people who are they literally thinking they're interacting with somebody, and they're like no, like they're like, did you see her? She was saying like I was trying to help her out, and they're like, who?
Like there's nobody here.
Yeah, and you're like, what the fuck? Like, are you like you're talking to someone, you look away and you look back and they're gone? Like that's I've actually had that a few times when I was younger. I was like, what do you mean? What do you need? And they'll like look and come back, and I'm like, oh, motherfucker,
they weren't even there.
Yeah, I'm like, oh, come on, bro.
Yeah,
like, if you want help, at least let me help you, dude.
Don't just disappear.
Yeah, don't just walk away.
Yeah, I think there are actually a lot of people who have these experiences. They just like don't say anything about it because they're like, yeah, no, I'm not going to tell.
People are gonna think I'm nuts.
That's
You're
my
not nuts.
It's gonna be my icebreaker.
You're not nuts. You're just
also like I kind of want to hear about it too.
Yeah.
If any of you have had experiences,
Ooh, tell your best ghost stories.
Yeah, like even if it's just you feel super normal about it, like Jess here, who's just letting a ghost child live in her home.
Maybe I'm too chill. Maybe I should kick him out tonight.
No. Then he's gonna come haunt me because you kicked him out. That's not happening.
I'll tell him next time.
Here's her address. No, not happening.
Hop in the car with me next time.
Yeah,
we go podcasting.
Yeah. Oh my god. No, thank you. I don't want to do that.
I'll just give you the game.
Oh no, absolutely not. That thing's not coming anywhere near my house. You just like hide it somewhere in my home. No. That would be like ultimate. That'd be like if you hated me, you would do that.
Yeah. One day I just leave it at your doorstep. You piss me off. Guess what?
Yeah,
bring the game
piss me
over.
off one too many times. Oh my god. Maybe. Yeah. Wow. It's just one of those things that not a huge fan of it, but it happens. Whatever, I guess.
Yeah. How do you deal with it? If you need some of my grandma's mom's remedies for your things, let me know. I got those.
Okay, yeah. A little bit of sage, a little bit of holy water.
A little bit of sage, holy water.
Yeah.
Telling that thing to get
gone.
See ya.
Yeah.
Goodbye.
Okay, where are we at here? All right, I am going to speed run through. I have a hot take.
Okay. Oh yeah.
We haven't done a hot take in a very long time.
Yeah, hot takes.
Bringing it back.
Okay.
To hot takes, because I've had a hot take on my mind pretty much anytime I see one of these things. I'm just infuriated, and it's barn doors, sliding barn doors. I understand that several years ago, it was super popular to have like the sliding barn doors instead of regular ass doors in your house. And for a minute there, I was like, yeah, you know what? Those are cool. I want sliding barn doors. But when you actually like have to use them, they're absolute garbage trash. Like if I go to one more hotel that has a sliding barn door
for the bathroom
instead of a bathroom door, I'm going to lose it. Like, how am I supposed to take care of my business when there's not even an actual door that closes and like the gap is 2 inches wide? There's zero privacy. And then the door always like, it never actually closes all the way. It'll like start to slide back open. Or like if you close it too aggressively, just like it goes boom, boom, like back and forth. I'm like, what is the point of this? Why would you make something that's not actually functional?
I'd rather have a pocket door.
What's a pocket door?
The one that goes inside the wall and then comes out the wall. Like the door, like
yeah, pocket door.
Yeah.
I don't dislike a pocket door.
No, I mean it closes.
Because those are like heavy duty, they actually do their job, you know.
Exactly.
Oh my gosh, I forgot about pocket doors.
I'm bringing the pocket doors back. 90s,
wow,
baby.
yeah, my grandma's house has pocket doors, and those things are legit.
They are legit.
Okay, but anyway, yeah, barn doors, absolutely not. We got to stop, people. Stop putting sliding barn doors. I mean, do it in your house if you want to, like a weirdo. You have a sliding barn door.
I have
yours is in your office though. Like I don't mind that for rooms that don't have to be 100% private.
And to be
specifically bathrooms, like why would you do that to somebody?
But honestly, to be fair, like if I could change the doors, I would. And also, like, yeah, that was such a thing 5 years ago when we got the house. Like,
yeah, like it was like all the rage back then.
Literally all of the rage. But the thing is, it's so annoying because it doesn't fucking work. Like, when I have a meeting and like Chris has a meeting and we have to like separate, and I'm like, oh, put the barn. What the fuck? The barn doors aren't gonna do shit for sound. And it literally just goes da-dunk, 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 da-dunk every time. And I'm like,
it always gets stuck. It gets stuck somehow, and you're like, why isn't this close? Where's the track? And why isn't this working?
It scuffs my wall up. It's so annoying.
Yeah, they are the worst.
They are the worst.
They're the worst. And one of my friends has a barn door bathroom door.
Oh.
And every single time I go over there, I'm like, fuck this door. And her dog, every time I close it, her dog comes barreling in. Like there's not even like a latch to latch the door. The dog comes into the bathroom while I'm trying to pee and is just like all up in my business. And I'm like, whoa, you need to leave.
Bruh.
But then the dog leaves and I'm too far away from the door to try to close it again.
You're like, I guess.
So I'm
nobody
just
come
like,
over here.
Okay, cool. Like, hope your husband doesn't come upstairs. Like,
Don't come up here.
I hate that door. And I hate barn doors. And that's my hot take is stop installing barn sliding doors.
We're done. That was so 5 years ago.
Replace it
We're done.
with a real door.
I need to do that. I got
Pocket door.
3 doors to fix.
You have more than one sliding door?
In our bedroom, we have one for the closet and then one for our bathroom.
There's one for I never even noticed there was one for your bathroom. Again, like closet, whatever. Office,
Also, I mean, I never close those. Like, they don't get closed.
They're just always open.
They're always open. What's the fucking point? Why did I spend money on that? Why did I paint the door?
Wait, so then I've been in your bathroom before. So is the toilet in like a separate? Oh, your toilet is in like a separate area.
That one has a legitimate
actual door.
Yeah,
Okay.
but it's like to the sink area.
Got it. Yeah, that's again one of those things where I'm like, whatever, like not a big deal. It's when you like legitimately need privacy, and they have a barn sliding door. Not okay with me.
That's true. I think in hotel rooms is the worst. You're like, what the fuck is this?
Yeah.
I've had ones where like the barn doors, like it is opening to like the little kitchenette with the coffee thing and to the bathroom. So you literally have to swing the whole thing, the like entire wall size, just to get to like what you need to get to. Mm-hmm. Nah, it's too much work.
No, stop doing it.
No, we're done. Take it out of the designs, please. All the interior designers, we're done with it.
We're done. It's not cool anymore.
No. So we're moving.
Anyway.
Anyway, we digress.
Yeah, we digress. Well, this is fun.
That was a good one.
Thank you for joining us.
Yeah,
and
thanks for tuning in.
Tell us your ghost stories,
Yeah.
of course.
Please.
Why wouldn't you?
Oh my God.
And we'll see you next time.
Bye.